All right, what I'm about to share with you, well, it's going to be the truth. When do you know that it's time to give up on your YouTube dreams? There's a lot of YouTube experts, let's call them, that are probably not going to say what I'm about to say. So here's the deal. If you're starting on YouTube, why are you starting on YouTube? That's the very first thing that we need to address. Okay? If you've been on YouTube for any period of time and you're not getting success and you're getting frustrated, you have to first ask yourself, why are you doing this? Like, why are you putting yourself through the torture of creating content and not getting many views? Why? So that's the very first thing. The second thing is maybe you have just found that it's hard for you to get on camera. It's a struggle. You get anxiety, you're stressed out. It's putting a lot of weight on your life, like where you're just feeling like this whole bunch of stress. If you're looking to make money on YouTube, which I'm gonna probably guess you are, because most of us are, okay? Now, we wanna help people. We wanna create content that serves people, yes, but at the end of the day, we would like to get paid for that so we can keep doing what we love. But if you don't love it, okay, and you're just doing it for the money, then you probably wanna look somewhere else to maybe find a way to make money. There's other ways that you can do it. I've been running e-commerce brands for years now, and you don't have to be on camera to do that. And I've generated millions of dollars in sales on e-commerce type businesses. So you can totally do it. You don't have to be on camera. Like I said, yes, I'm here to help you if you want to be on YouTube and get comfortable on camera and make money doing something that you enjoy. But I'm also here to ask you, is the reason that you want to be on video is for your ego? Is it to maybe just make money? The only reason? There's some things that we have to kind of check within ourselves, okay? Because number one, if it's really hard for you to get on camera or for you to stay consistent, it's okay to say, you know what? It just might not be for me. I truly believe not everyone can be an entrepreneur. I'm telling you right now, like, people think they have a job. They're like, oh my gosh, it would be amazing if I was an entrepreneur because I could just make my own schedule. I've got my own freedom. I can, make as much money as I want and life is going to be great and I can travel. I can do this. I can do that. Sounds great, doesn't it? Well, I've been doing it now for over 20 years and I can tell you it's not all that, okay? Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, feel sorry for Scott. No, I'm not going to say that either because I have had a pretty darn good run here. And I'm not going to be working for anybody anytime soon. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. So the trade-offs are definitely worth it for me. But if I'm sitting here telling you that everything's been great, I'd be lying to you. Okay? So I'm trying to share with you like reality, but I also don't want you to give up on your dreams if you truly are like, Scott, I want to do this because I enjoy helping people. I do want to have my own freedom of doing something that I truly enjoy instead of just punching a clock. And I do want to have limitless money that I can make if I want to, right? So if that's the case, I don't want to shut down your dreams, but I'm here really just to kind of like, let's check with yourself, run through some of this stuff, and you can ask yourself these questions. Hey, I wanted to cut in here real quick because if you're watching this and you're like, yes, Scott, I do want to actually go through with this. Even though you're pointing this stuff out, I want to go through with it. I am a big believer in putting the blinders on and having a plan to follow. And I've been doing this now for over 15 plus years. I've built multiple businesses on the back of YouTube, and I always follow these three things: attention, relationship building, and then comes the money. And I actually put it into a document, and it's the document that I'm following for this newer channel, Live Video School, and I'd love to give you a copy of it. It's 18 pages, and it walks you through the entire business plan. If you'd like a copy, just put 100K in the comments. Again, that's 100K in the comments. I'll send that over to you. And it will be a detailed plan that I'm currently following and one that I've developed over the last 15 years. And you're going to hear in a second where I start talking about putting the blinders on and really focusing. And if you have this plan, that's exactly what you're going to want to do. All right, so let's get back to the video. Maybe you're just feeling stressed out because you're trying to be on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, maybe LinkedIn, maybe X, any of these other platforms. Maybe you're just trying to put all your content. Maybe you're doing shorts and you feel like you got to do 3 shorts a day. Okay, so maybe what we got to do is we need to check back in with ourselves and go, okay, wait a minute here. What's the real goal here? What's the target? What are we trying to do? Trying to help people? Cool. Trying to make money? Cool. All right. So do we need to post all that content? Probably not. So if I was you and I was maybe answering those questions of, yes, I want to help people. I want to reach people. I want to help people and I want to make money. Okay. And I want to do it in something that I enjoy and that I'm passionate about. Cool. All right. Start on YouTube. Put the blinders on. Do not look over there. Don't look over there. Don't look up there because you're going to see all those others that are doing, TikToks and Instagram reels and all of this stuff. YouTube to me is the place that I would start and it's a place that I would build out and I would not do anything else until I've had that dialed in, until I've gotten momentum, because with YouTube, you do have a great opportunity to have content that lives today, tomorrow, a month from now, a year from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now. Okay? So I would say put the blinders on and focus on YouTube. That doesn't mean focus on YouTube Shorts. I did a video recently talking about YouTube Shorts and why I think they're a waste of time. And the reason why I think they're a waste of time is because if you are watching this video and you want to build a business and you want to build, an audience that can serve you as well, you need to build an audience that is engaged, not someone that is just scrolling past you. And they're like, oh, cool, next, next, next. You want someone that's going to stop, sit with you, just like you are right now, and hanging out, and we're having a conversation. And then we're going to be able to build this relationship. We're going to be able to know, like, and trust each other. Okay? And when we're able to do that, I promise you, the game has changed. Okay? The game has totally changed for you. Because you're going to feel this weight's been lifted because you don't have to be on all those other platforms. You don't have to do shorts. You're focusing on finding the right audience. I also talked recently about the article that was written years ago called Your True 1,000 Fans. Okay? And I'll link that up in the description. I think everyone should read that because it's all about just finding your true 1,000 fans. And if you do that, you'll be able to go on and build a really successful, thriving business to you, to fit you. Like you might not want to build a 7-figure business. You want to build a 6-figure business. Cool. That's totally possible. Maybe you want to build a multi 7-figure business. Cool. That's possible. It's going to depend on how much, how the audience, how big it is and, how much work you want to put into it and all of that. You don't have to build a massive audience in order to do that. So the big takeaway here is you need to check in with yourself, ask yourself, am I putting too much pressure on myself? Okay. And should I continue this YouTube dream? Do I really want it? Because if not, just close the chapter and move on to something else that's going to get you to where you want to go. All right. I'm not here to rain on your parade. I want to help lift you up, but only if you want to be lifted up. But I'm trying to give you real, things to think about that you can check with yourself. Say, hey, is this real? Or is this just a pipe dream for me? Because I don't want to do all that. I don't want to, show up and do a video a week. I don't want to, build an email list and engage with people. I just want to be behind the computer. Good. Build an e-commerce brand. I got a channel, Brand Creators. You can go on over there and you can check it out. I'll show you how to do that. But here, if we're doing content, we want to build an audience. That's what we're talking about doing. So the last thing I'll say here is again, the audience, people, they think they can't do it because of the audience size. You don't need a big audience size. I actually shot a video where I walk through how I was able to build my first YouTube channel. Okay, with just 1,000 subscribers, and I was able to generate $12,500 and leave my 9-to-5. If you want to watch that video, I'm going to put it right here. I think you should. Watch that video. You'll see exactly how I did it and all the details. So go ahead and watch that video, and I'll see you there.